You must forgive me. I'm off the wake, as if it's before a funeral service. Yo, what's up and welcome back. It's back, of course, to Angel's Reach. As always, I'm Angel, and today I had a little rant specifically about breakfast sandwiches. Now, I am no uh, better than any other New Yorker. I'm a big fan of a bacon, egg, and cheese. I mean, you got the protein with the bacon. You've got, I guess, the protein with the eggs, but I meant like some like sort of meat base with the bacon. You got like some fluffiness with eggs, like some actual like base and substance, like a little bit of fluff, a little bit of like actual presence. And then you got like the cheese to sort of tie it all together, like that nice creamy sort of what's it called, the glue to just sort of bring everything together, homogenize the whole thing, making it uh a perfect breakfast sandwich before any given trip to, say, the science museum in fourth grade. Couple that with maybe some sour straws, and then you get in Arizona and you got yourself a classic New York breakfast. So the art of the breakfast sandwich, specifically in New York, is mostly like the bacon, egg, and cheese, or something like akin to a bagel. Or, I mean, everyone has their own like order, you know what I mean? But I specifically wanted to talk about the bacon, egg, and cheese. Specifically, the fact that I don't order bacon with my bacon, egg, and cheese is because of how inconsistent bacon is. Now, listen, there's different types of ox, different types of people that make sandwiches, different types of places you can go, different, bodega isn't a corner store, isn't a deli, isn't a, you know what I mean? Um, well, yeah, I don't know. So like different places have different ways of like making sandwiches and stuff, and you know, uh, like for the most part the ingredients are similar, like eggs, American cheese, but the bacon is really sometimes what is crazy to me, because sometimes people like I remember in elementary school, I forget which grade it was in. I probably was like second or something like that, but I remember like getting like a breakfast sandwich, and just like the bacon being like burnt like to a crisp. I'm like, but it was super crunchy, and I was like, all right, like I'm not even like, I feel like it would like broke apart in my mouth. I was like, this is so brittle, like this is like not fun at all. I'm not tasting anything. It just feels like burnt ends, bro, kind of. You know what I mean? No, not burnt ends. Burnt ends are like nice and juicy and crispy and like, oh my gosh, I need some barbecue in my life. Um, but no, I remember trying this like really overly crispy bacon and just not getting any flavor at all. And I'm like, dude, what's the, but I'm just getting all texture here. And then I remember a week later, or like the next trip I went on, telling my mom, let's go to a different deli to get a sandwich, because that one, like, they didn't do the bacon good. And then this other place I went to, like, they didn't super cook the bacon all the way, I think, because there were like some chewy parts, and I was like, no, man. I was like, maybe it's just like the fat from the bacon. But I was like, oh my gosh, bro, why are we? Can we not cook bacon, man? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm no chef, you know what I mean? I'm no Carmy. I'm no the bear. You feel me, dog? But like, I don't feel like you got to be Anthony Bourdain or Gordon Ramsay, like make sure that bacon is edible. So yeah, I remember just like after that time being like, where are we gonna find like I've had good bacon and cheese before. I think like they just messed up once, but like that kind of just tainted the way that I saw both delis that were like close to me. Because I think it would be either one. It would be either we would go to the deli like across the street from my house, or the one across the street from my elementary or middle school. So like both of them we've known for some time, and like yeah, it just felt like betrayal, man. When like you go to a sandwich to your spot, and then they just don't do it right. You know what I mean? And like I remember like going again to the spot originally by my house, and like it was like a normal bacon, egg, and cheese like usual. I was like, why was it burnt the other time? And then going again, and then it was, oh my, oh my gosh, it was like undercooked the next time. I was like, bro, what? And like I've got a big texture thing, so maybe like I'm overdoing it, because like I just don't like certain textures when I'm eating. Like I'll gag it. Oh, it's so bad. Um, But no, it's just like it's just too inconsistent. Like I hate like be shitty all you want, but be shitty the whole time. You know, don't give me like a hidden gem every once in a while, like or like a diamond in the rough. You know what I mean? Like don't give me hope. Oh, that's kind of I fear that's kind of sad. Okay. Wow. Oh, bacon. Yeah, bacon is so inconsistent. There are some places that don't do, bacon for religious reasons and stuff like that. I'm not like discussing that though. That is like another thing to factor in as well when you're deciding where to get a breakfast sandwich from. But I remember in second grade, or no, uh, third or fourth grade. Yeah, it was in second because but like second grade, I had like been like learning my eating habits. But in third grade or fourth grade, I remember I showed up with my egg and cheese sandwich, and some kid saw me eating it. I won't forget Christopher James, my homie, not my goat. Super dope kid. But I remember he was like, "Yo, where's the bacon in your sandwich at?" And I was like, oh man, like in my head, it was easier to make up a lie than tell him like I just don't like bacon. You know what I mean? But like in my head, I couldn't say I don't like bacon because I do like bacon. I was like, this is so confusing because like I, if I tell you I don't like bacon, like in my like elementary school mind, I was like, he's gonna like pull out bacon and like asked me. Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. But in my mind, I was like, he's gonna pull out bacon at some point, and then he's gonna ask if I want some, and I'm gonna cave in because I love bacon, but just not inconsistent bacon, and like I'm gonna look like a jackass. So I was like, yeah, listen, I'm just gonna tell him that I'm just gonna tell him that I got a bacon, egg, and cheese, but I tripped on my way to school and all the bacon fell out. And he bought it, or at least he let me have the W. And for that, Christopher, I wholeheartedly hope that you're doing all right. But oh my god. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed at the fact that I didn't have bacon in my bacon, egg, and cheese because of how inconsistent people would make the bacon. It was either like overly crisp and like I wouldn't taste anything and it would be brittle, or it would like have chewy parts to it and I would like gag, and or like I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. And it was either like not enough bacon or like way too much bacon. You know what I mean? Like it was just like there's three ingredients and there's somehow like a like plethora of different like Doctor Strange realities where like they make something that's just not what I ordered at all. Um yeah, man. Yeah. Whatever. Uh have a breakfast sandwich or don't. Are you team apple juice or team orange juice? Because I went to camp and they had both. I mean, like obviously water, but and like milk options. But in the mornings they had apple juice and orange juice, and you could always choose between the two. And there was always a war going on about which one was better. Like apple juice is so crisp, but then orange juice is so refreshing. You know what I mean? Crisp, refreshing. What am I talking about? Wine? What are we saying here? No, really, it's really good to understand your palate and know what you're talking about when it comes to food and stuff. Food is such a brilliant like I mean, let's take it even further. Taste is such a fantastic sense, and we do not appreciate it enough, man. The minutia, the small details in between the foods you eat. It's so interesting, and we should honestly appreciate it more. I mean, texture. I mean, taste. I mean, smell. I mean, color. You know what I mean? I saw someone making pork chops the other day, and they look gray. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? It's crazy. You never know what someone's doing. Um, yeah, that was my bacon, egg, and cheese rant. I was thinking about it the other day because I wanted to get a sandwich, but I was like, I don't feel like rolling the dice on whether or not my freaking bacon is gonna be burnt or like okay, or if I'm not gonna get enough and it's gonna be chewy, and you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, I'm still, you know what? To be fair, I probably was only once or twice, maybe three times. That this like happened, like a handful of times, let me just say, but it was enough to like really affect me, like it like damn near scarred me. You know what I mean? I'm still talking about it to this day. I'm 25 and 24. And I'm 24 and I'm still talking about the texture of bacon in my room. So I'm taking a step back and saying, whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna go about my day. Uh, Maybe I'll order a bacon, egg, and cheese and break the curse. What? I don't know. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.